It's willing to take on projects that the taxpayers probably wouldn't be willing to pay for, and that's all to the good. And they need to be encouraged and supported in that.
Once that happens, once Paul gets around here a little ways, 30 feet.
It's sport days today, so the kids are learning lots about prairies, insects.
We came here to find the different species of plants that are in prairies, and we picked a bunch of different flowers and stems and plants and stuff.
And I think the thing that's really nice is that they're seeing things firsthand. They're so much more excited than if they're looking at it in a book.
And you're going to sweep the prairie, so I'm going to show you how to do this. Once you do that, hold the end of your net, come back here to the white sheet, empty it out, and we'll see what we can find.
I found a spider.
You found a spider? Let me see.
We got a ladybug too.
We got a couple of spiders. We got like a leaf spider, and then we got a couple of ants.
I'm going to turn on the bat detector. If we get clicks, you're going to hear that as echolocation. Can you hear it?
I see his face.
Okay, I'll come over that way.
He's like Batman.
Like this, so you're not going to see the wings very well. But see the way they hang on?
So this is our annual Mississippi River cleanup with JDCF and the Galena Boat Club. Some of us go up the road and stay on dry land, and some of us go out to the islands.
We're just headed out on the Mississippi River to pick up trash off the islands.
Hey, we're picking trash today.
We're getting it cleaner every year. We're finding less and less, which is a really good thing.
The snail inhabits only specific areas, these Algific Talus slopes. Algific just means cold air producing, so they're cold air producing slopes. So there's some kind of airflow from either the top sinkholes that you may have seen up in this neighborhood. There's some great sinkholes. So the snails require this cold environment, so they're Pleistocene relics. So they've been around since the Ice Age and then survived in these little pockets of habitat.
So I'm at Yonkers Bluff and I'm searching for the Iowa Pleistocene snail. This is a vent right here, so it feels cold against my hand, and the snail likes to eat this detritus, so I'm just kind of looking through here and trying to find that needle in a haystack. JDCF helped acquire or protect this property, so as I understand it's under a conservation easement.
Got one?
Live or dead?
He's dead. What would he look like if he was alive?
So they're kind of light brown in color, and then would have an actual body in there. They migrate vertically in the soil, which is a place we can't go down and find them. They may be a meter down.
Groups like JDCF are vital to conservation as a whole. Sometimes the nonprofits can be more flexible than the federal government, and so having partners like JDCF available in the conservation community is a huge deal.
We're learning about water and fresh water and how it's running out.
I'm going to hand you guys the net that are down there. What you want to do is go underneath the vegetation and into the water and kind of jab at the bank a little bit and scoop and see what you can find.
Right now they're taking a net and they're trying to get as much
living things as they can that's in the water, that's living under the vegetation. And what they're going to do is they're going to take that sample back and they're going to sort through it and hopefully categorize the living things that they found.
We were fishing for insects to compare them with, to see if it's good water or polluted water.
We can tell a lot about the creek based on what kinds of invertebrates we're finding. We do what it's called a biotic index. So some of the aquatic macroinvertebrates are really sensitive to pollutants. So if we find those, then we know that the creek is really healthy. With this data sheet, what we want to do is circle what we found. So can you go ahead and circle this? Good job. And so what is that?
It is a dragonfly larva. What is that?
A dragonfly larva.
Sensitive to pollution.
Yeah.
We are out at Gateway Park, and this seeding was done, I'm going to say, 3 years ago.
Well, this is called false sunflower or early sunflower, Heliopsis, helianthoides. I think today we'll just concentrate on this particular one. It's the one that's really ready.
This seed actually came from another seeding somewhere in the county, and we planted it out here. And now we're picking its seed, and it will be used somewhere next year, probably down in Wapello.
This will be a Savanna restoration.
And we're just kind of clearing this area and burning stuff so that we can open it up more.
We work a lot with JDCF to restore the native prairie, and this is a big prairie project. I love it out here. It's so beautiful, and I want to keep it pristine and make sure that future generations can enjoy it too.